Hello and welcome to Tour de Kart. Three of us have been to Europe and one of us doesn't want to fly internationally.
Hello, I'm Angela's brother Mark.
Hi, I'm Angela's sister, Crystal.
And I'm Angela's husband, Ryan.
And I'm Angela. And we are here to discuss a new tour trailer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. Ryan put together the presentation. Let's get into it.
Ryan's the one who doesn't want to fly internationally, right?
Oh yeah.
I've been to Europe with Mom and Crystal.
I went there on
Mark?
my honeymoon.
I want to go back there with Ryan, go to France especially. And Ryan, how do you feel about that?
I've been to Canada.
And Mexico, right?
Yeah. So I mean that works.
Are you just specifically scared of Europe then?
Maybe.
I think it's the big ocean.
It's a long flight. Yeah.
It is a long flight.
I don't want to visit the Titanic.
Can you anymore? They pull enough of it up by now.
Could you ever?
I mean, if you're Bill Paxton or James Cameron, you're doing that. But other than that,
I feel like this is off topic.
all right,
Slightly.
we're in a new tour. Well,
Yeah.
we're not in it, but it is going to start this coming Wednesday. We got the trailer Friday, 1 a.m. our time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Ryan and I were yet again awake at 1 a.m. and we
Yeah.
saw it.
It happens sometimes, frequently. So
Sure.
Metropolitan tour. New Metropolitan tours. And they had specifically said that it's going to be all city tracks.
How was that?
Four city tracks. So we got some shots of those cities. What you can see in this one, it's Berlin.
Metropolitan. What, Crystal, do you know what that means?
City.
That's what I figured. Like,
So it'll be like the metro area is like
Yeah.
downtown, like that, the actual part of the city. And then there's like the suburbs. So Metropolitan's like the city.
in French, you always learn like dans le metro, right?
Oh,
That's
that's
like-
like the subway.
Yeah, they call it the metro, but here we are.
Yeah. And then they also noted that it's going to be the beginning of the Metropolitan Fest, which will be 2 consecutive tours. So I guess they're reducing like the celebrations or fests down to just 2 tours now rather than like a 3-tour celebration or something. Maybe they'll bring those back later. But I feel like this is the 3rd one because I think they did 2 tours for the 2.5. They did 2 tours for the doctors and now for the metro. And then of course, probably the most important thing.
You know, the cats weren't good enough to get 2 tours, by the way, Angela.
We had
throw
enough
that out
cats
there.
to do 2 tours.
I mean, overall they've had 3. So
Yeah, I mean, they are
sorry,
repetitive.
4 weeks, 2 consecutive tours. They weren't good enough for.
They just had to cram pack it all into one cat extravaganza, which I appreciated.
Me too. 2 weeks is long enough.
So we got a new Rosa alt. Pastry chef, right? Pastry chef Rosalina. I don't know if there's a specific name for the hat that she's wearing. If it gives a certain title.
Okay, call me crazy. Isn't it like the sous chef hat or something like that? I am out of my depth, but isn't there something?
I mean, there
I
is
have to rewatch Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a specific hat or if that's what that is.
Go. Yeah, can you go back just the previous picture? So it's interesting because this outfit I think is more well known for Peach, like Peach being in this outfit, and they just kind of stuck Rosalina in it. I saw Shy Guy Kart tweeted a picture of Peach in like the pink version, not like the turquoise sort of version. And I think it's a really exciting outfit. It's like you didn't really see this coming. I am so happy it's another Rosa alt. I love Rosa, so and she's got her little star pan there. Like I really appreciate this outfit. They're coming with Rosa this year. They're coming with the outfits on Rosa this year, which I love.
Yeah.
I think she's gotta
It's
be
a surprise.
She's got to be a lucky 7.
I hope so.
We don't have a Rosa lucky 7 at all, right?
We don't know.
Don't.
And we haven't
there's
had
been a
one
little
since
bit.
Chuck.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since Lucky 7.
I was trying to see what this is actually called.
And
so-
this would be the second premium skill for Rosa this year in 2022. She got the boomerang with Rosa Dam, now the Chef Rosa. If they give her a lucky 7, it'd really be her year here.
So it's still considered a chef hat, but apparently it's a chef trek toque hat. TOQUE. So I don't know if that, I mean, maybe there's something specific for cooking, but
I love it.
I like the little details, like a star on her hat, because she's, you know, out in the galaxies. I like her little bow on her belt. Like she kind of got, you know, a feminine version of the chef outfit.
it looks like she's got those are probably stars for earrings, right?
Oh, those are her normal earrings.
Yeah.
The lightning bolt, right?
I think they're stars.
I was thinking they were lightning bolts at first, but it's a little hard to tell. You can probably tell better on the next picture.
Oh,
And
yeah,
of course,
that's true.
We got Lederhosen coming back here. Let's zoom in here.
Lederhosen.
I think they're lightning bolts.
Oh, maybe you're right, Crystal. It's
Can't
just
see
kind
her
of
on
weird,
that.
right? You'd think they would be stars. She's cooking for Lumas in that Luma pan.
This
So
cart is so cute too.
yeah,
Oh.
I decided to call it the frosting flyer. That sounded good to me.
It is a frosting pipette, which I have one of these. And Ryan helps me operate it sometimes when I get frustrated. But like when you want to make a special design on like a cake or like anything like where you really want to control your frosting, you have to get one of these and you kind of roll it down. It's great. You can get washable ones or you can just use them over and over again. I love it.
And then we're showing in this part, I think Lederhosen and her are going to be in the week 1 pipe. Kind of from what I saw in the trailer. I think that's what we're going to get.
Does that mean the Fast Frank will be in week 1 pipe?
The return of Fast Frank.
It's been a long time.
It is. It's been a long time. So I think because the way they showed them, like first Rosa was by herself, and then they had her with Lederhosen in Paris. And you know, we got her new Rosa, new cart. She has a new glider, and then which is similar to the candlelight flight.
These are supposed to be like on a cake, though. I'm guessing like
They are
some
a
type of
cake.
Oh,
Yeah, they are a cake. I realize that they're on like a really fancy stand, but they're like strawberry shortcakes.
I thought they were a candle.
Shaped like candles.
I mean, they look like candles, but they're like strawberries.
Yeah.
It's some sort of strawberry shortcake thing.
That's adorable.
And then we got the Bavarian pretzel glider, which I enjoy.
That's
that.
new.
Me like
right?
it.
Yeah.
Or was that
But-
around in Berlin?
No, that's brand new. I enjoy that quite a bit actually.
Pretzels.
Yeah.
Pretzels go good with beer.
Mhm.
Mm.
Let's hope I didn't
And
spend too many
mustard.
rubies on these cats. I can get this stuff. I'm dying. I'm dying over this week 1 pipe.
So we were kind
How
of
many
discussing
rubies
the
you have?
skill.
Well, I didn't film this one. I did do 2 pulls into my favorite pipe of all time, the 50 cat pipe. So I only had to spend 180 rubies, so I should be up to like 300 something by the time I collect everything from this tour. So no banners, but just collecting. I might get the premium. So I'll have 300 going in. And normally you can collect, if you're gold pass, you can collect around 100.
Mhm.
So hopefully I'll be golden to get into this week 1 pipe.
So which version of Berlin Byways do we think we're gonna get? Because the first Berlin tour gave us Berlin Byways 2.
Oh, maybe one's finally prepared, ready
Maybe.
to go.
Or we
Mhm.
think they're just gonna skip to like 3 or 4 or some other version. I don't know.
One.
I think maybe we'll finally get one. Are we all sold on Rosa with a lucky 7?
I think they could do her dirty and they could give her the triple banana.
I kind of think there's a good chance she might get that.
Yeah, Ryan and I were discussing this.
Because
There's
of the Mii.
the
Yeah.
Mii Suit.
So I got confirmation of that skill. It's the same outfit. They haven't
Yeah.
varied from that yet.
Do we think this frosting pipette cart is big, small, medium?
I was looking at it, seems big, but Rose is a large character, so I think it's kind of the same size as the carrot cart, radish.
Yeah, that's what
cart,
I was
and-
thinking. It's the carrot cart shape, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same sort of design, Daikon rocket. I think it's gonna be about that size. It just looks really big because of her.
Yeah.
So we definitely have a new variant of Berlin Byways. Paris is back, so that's 2 of the tracks, 2 of the 4 city tracks. It's definitely Europe centered.
Grab your vacation peach.
And then one of the
Oh,
craziest
Amsterdam.
things, we got Amsterdam coming back, Amsterdam Drift. It's definitely at least a second variant, not necessarily Amsterdam Drift 2. I'm just calling it that. But in the trailer, they showed with already the return of Volendam, Rotterdam,
Rotterdam.
with Luigi Painter going into the water, and that was one of the variants that was data mined.
Yeah, so there'll
Where
be
it
a
kinda-
water
yeah.
section.
And you can go underwater.
Cool. Because
So I
there's
think
all the
that's-
canals in Amsterdam. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So I think they're going to be in the week 2 pipe, probably with the original gliders. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll bring the Sprout glider back.
Ooh.
So is this a new track? Right?
It's a
New variant of
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
new variant of Amsterdam. So it's also the first time they brought back like new variants of city tracks, like 2 new ones in the same tour.
Mm-hmm.
So we get a new Berlin Byways, new Amsterdam Drift. Really, really fast too.
Mm-hmm.
But it really seems like they're going to be week 2, and she's going to be a spotlight again.
So-
This is a good pipe, guys.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you don't have these characters. What a good chance to get them.
Oh, your flying easel will probably be back too, huh?
The hottest glider.
what was Rose's glider? I forgot what it was.
She didn't have a new glider, did she, Crystal? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
I think it was just her and her cart, and they threw some old glider in there that I wasn't too thrilled about that I remember.
Was it the Daisy?
Oh,
Yeah. Flower themed. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I think it was the Daisy glider. So I think that's week 2.
Crystal and I both have this cart and driver. Mark, Ryan, do you have Rosa Dam in her cart?
I just have Rosa.
Yes.
Mark, you have both?
I have both.
Oh, so this is going to be instrumental, hopefully, in the tour to have these.
She's been getting some really good tracks. She's come on.
Yeah,
hot.
the card hasn't worked out so well
So
for
on the
me
cart.
anyway. Yeah. I've been much more impressed with Rosa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So initially, the next thing they showed in the trailer is Chef Mario in the new Wiener cart, Wiener mobile. So I kind of
Did
like
you name this, Ryan?
I googled it. So a white sausage in Germany is called Weisswurst. So white,
Weisswurst.
yeah. So like white sausage, basically.
I thought it was a potato.
She did.
It's like a potato cart. That's awesome. I was like, oh.
It's not the right shape, Angela.
Not a
I
potato.
only saw the front. I didn't see how long it was, and it had the little spots, like the little spots on a potato.
So I think it's supposed to be some.
Those look like mom's potatoes, like the ones that
Also,
sat there
potatoes
for-
are brown for the most part.
That's a bad potato.
So because he showed up by himself, I kind of thought at first he'd be like a $40 banner. But then I started thinking about the next image, which this was all on Paris Promenade. They showed Vacation Peach and the Sweet Day Tripper, Pastry Chef Shy Guy, finally returning for Shy
Yeah.
Guy cart, and the macaron, Walu Bus Driver and the double decker, and then Baby Rosa Detective and the Choco macaron. So I was thinking that 4 drivers and 4 carts wasn't really enough for a 50 pipe, that they've really been focusing on doing 5 drivers, 5 carts, 5 gliders, and then doing 2 and 2 and 2. So I think he's going to be in there, and potentially like maybe the new cart here could be a spotlight in that rather than a banner.
The first fast rank worked out really well. Maybe this would be a winner too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
I will flash back real quick to what we were talking about. So Rosa Dam and the flower cart debuted with the rose parasol. And that was the
Oh.
thing in the 100 pipe. The daisy and the green sprout were the week 2 pipe gliders, along with Daisy Farmer and Daisy Fairy, and the dragonfly and the prancer cart. So,
I was excited to get the rose parasol. I was totally wrong with that because I didn't have it.
I'd forgotten.
That would make sense why mine's at level 2.
Yeah. Good research, Mark.
Thank you.
All right.
I don't know. I think Chef Mario and the new cart's going to be a banner. They haven't had a banner with a new cart in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to disagree with you, Ryan, but I feel like if you go one more, I feel like this was the perfect 50 pipe. Right?
That nobody will want to pull
Yeah,
on, or...
it's like all these guys, all their cards, there's your 50 pipe.
Yeah, I thought four items between drivers and each drivers and carts was too few.
I think they
and
might
that 5 made more sense.
Like I think they'll put 4, and then put their gliders in there. And
I mean,
it's
they
sort
do
of like
a lot of like 3 driver, 3 carts, 3 glider pipe, 50 pipes too. They do smaller than 4. What do you think it's like not enough?
Just the way they've been doing them recently. They've been putting where it's 5 of each and you can get 2 out of the 5.
Well, there's only 4 cats, 4 cat carts, 4 cat gliders.
So maybe that's why initially my first thought was he was going to be a $40 banner. And then just because he was like right after the scene, the image on the left, in between those, that's when all the OG city drivers popped up. Sliding in behind him.
Crystal, is your Fast Frank on a grill too? Because that like
I believe it is. Yep.
Oh, you went past Ryan.
No, it's right there.
It's right here.
Oh, I was talking about the new one, but okay, yeah, it is on the grill. I thought Crystal would just know from her memory because she loves that card.
Well, she did, but I
She's
figured
the
I'd
only
show
one
the
who has
image.
it.
Yeah, she's the only one that has it.
Can you name more drivers like that are just random, completely bad drivers in that picture on the right there?
King Boo Luigi's Mansion.
Throw him in.
But I don't know.
He's not a city driver though.
Vacation Peach, I could see her being a pack though, right? This would be a great time for her to be a pack. She probably saw well because Paris is back.
I don't know. She was with all the other 3.
Yeah,
no one's gonna
save
pull
the
on
pipe
that.
Too. Yeah, you need a coin box, something that gives a little.
If you're just looking at the pictures here, where you got Vacation Peach and the Sweet Day Tripper by yourself, and then the other 3 is Pastry Chef Shy Guy, Walu Bus Driver, Baby Rosa Detective, with their macaroons and the double decker. Like, who's gonna want to pull on that?
New people that don't have any coverage for some of these tracks.
Someone that's obsessed with Shy Guy Pastry Chef.
Besides Shy Guy Cart, who does not, that's the only Shy Guy that he's missing.
That could be really bad for him. Like he could spend a lot of rubies.
I think he's got a lot of rubies. I think
he's been he says he's been saving up, so he might just.
He said he'd go in after Rosa if he has anything left.
Let's hope Rosa has a good skill. I'm just hoping.
So, I mean, I think they have to put a coin box character in there.
Yeah, I can agree.
The macaroons aren't bad carts, I'll say, but they are pretty common in the game. Like,
yeah,
there's other ways to get them.
Been in the tier shop. So the next clip was from showing London Loop. So that's the 4th track. So we got Berlin Byways, Amsterdrift Drift, Paris Promenade, and London Loop for the 4 city tracks. I don't know if it seems like it's only going to be all 36 tracks will be cities, which will be interesting. But we got Lime Tea Coupe, Gold Koopa Free Running, Party Time Toad, and the Party Wing. And I think these are some combination of the Premium Challenge card and banners, where I think Gold Koopa, I was thinking Gold Koopa would be a $20 banner. The Tea Coupe and the Lime Tea Coupe are going to be in the challenge card. And then Party Time Toad with the party wing, we're going to be a 40.
Lime tea coupe would be great on the premium challenge card.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have a feeling they're going to give us Party Time Toad again on the premium challenge.
I think he goes with the party wing too well, though.
I love the party wing. I want the party wing. I want the party wing on the challenge.
Yeah, you've
card.
mentioned that before.
For the most part, in general, they don't put anything that's not what would be considered a regular high end on the challenge card. And the lamb teacup's a regular high end. That's all only regular high end in this picture.
Haven't they given us Party Time Toad though on the premium challenge card before?
They did, yeah, but usually they don't put anything that's not a regular. I think he might.
Well, I hope it's a lime tea coupe. I hope you're right.
But who's gonna buy the party time toad on this awesome cart? Legit, like who wants party time toad?
You and you need more rubies, and you say, I've always wanted that cart.
I didn't say it'd be a good buy. I just said that's what I think.
Let's hope we somehow get the party wing without spending money.
I can tell you what would be a good challenge card would be a gold Koopa in there.
Oh, yeah,
that'd be pretty awesome.
Or a gold pass gift. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't you like to get that, Mark?
I don't think he would.
Why is that?
Ryan's been doing some research on your drivers.
Oh yeah, I put him up to 8.
Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe you want your coinage though. Maybe you want your coins.
Maybe. Yeah.
So I think that was just about the last scene. So I took this picture here, which is more of Berlin.
She loves her pot.
Yeah. And Chef Mario loves his pan.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Painter
No,
Luigi's
that's like when you
dancing.
take a selfie with your best friend. It's like,
Yeah, I like it. I love the color of like the yellow with her outfit too. I think that's really cute. It stands out.
Yeah, those are definitely lightning bolts.
Oh.
Then we see the Chef Mii in there and with everybody else. And that's just kind of the end scene at the end of the race with all those city drivers. And then we got the confirmation on the Mii Suit, which is a pastry chef Mii Suit.
Well, they kind of pulled us out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Relative to past tours, like as we were trying to figure out what the heck this was 2 weeks ago.
Excuse me. It's interesting that it's a new theme. It's not based off of a character, really. Like it's all brand new, like Rosa, and like it's not based off an existing character or existing theme like a cat suit was.
Yeah, I mean, you have your chefs in the game, but their hat isn't like this. So it definitely like threw it off, and we were really hooked. I was hooked on the Egypt Cairo thing. I was really thinking that was happening.
Yeah.
it made it a very good silhouette me teaser last tour because we were like, yeah, not sure what that was. That was fun.
The triple banana does make sense in like regards to food and all that. I feel like that is fitting. Let's hope they don't do that on Rosa though.
Yeah, that makes
It's
me
not a
think it
bad
might
skill, not
No.
premium, but it's an okay skill.
be. I think it's one step below the 4 premiums.
Yep.
Then, which they were just showing more of Amsterdrift Drift there, and then they hinted at the next Mii Suit, which doesn't really give us a whole lot to go on. I can't even begin to guess anything really, but just because it's gray, I feel like it could be like a dry bone suit.
Dry bones.
Like based off of one of the Koopalings or something, maybe.
It's definitely like
Morton.
a character, right? It's definitely a character because it's basically like they painted the suit here, right? Or designed the suit around the character, the driver. And like light gray is sort of your hint here.
Morton and dry bones are like kind of the closest color wise.
Metal Mario?
Yeah, I thought about that metal suit.
I mean, we do
Firefly.
already have like the silver Mii Suit though, which is sort of like a gray medal already.
So what skills don't we have in Mii Suits already?
So
We don't have a fire flower if they did like a Metal Mario thing.
we got a Mario suit as a
Yeah, the
fire
Mario
flower.
does.
But
Oh, you're right.
Dry Bones has triple green shell, which we don't have. No high end has that.
That's true.
Could it be a Bowser suit and it's the Bowser shell? Or like a BJ suit and it's still the Bowser shell?
Yeah, because the Donkey Kong
Maybe.
suit kind of looks very similar to this. I mean, it just
Yeah, it's a normal character suit.
yeah.
I just don't know who would necessarily be like themed as gray.
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily think of Bowser or Bowser Jr. with that, but that's something they haven't done.
There's no ice flower suit. Am I right about that? Fact check me, Ryan.
Correct.
Could it be like a penguin suit or like something kind of cold?
A penguin suit would be pretty fitting, but it would also go with the next tour, right? It would somehow be fitting to the next tour. So they'd maybe do a tour around it.
City related.
Oh yeah, that's true. We know it's cities.
No idea.
Mark,
tuned.
We don't have a bomb cannon, right?
We don't have a bomb cannon.
Unless they do like a Shy Guy suit.
An explorer suit.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
It's a hard one this time. If we come up with more ideas, maybe we'll post them on Twitter or Insta. But yeah, this is kind of intriguing though, right? You're not like, oh, it's this, it's that. It's not a new shape, but it's sort of perplexing.
Do you guys sense a theme with these tours that the second tour in like an event or festival or whatever, the second tour is always a lot better than the first tour? Like just last go around, we had those special 50 coin box pipe in the doctor tour. I think just like the thought of maybe holding your rubies until the second tour in some of these events is probably smart.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Mark. Like the doctors were a little bit better. They were the same skill.
Same skill, but the 50 pipes were a lot better.
But
this first 50 pipe looks kind of stinky.
So. The doctor pipe though was better too because it had all the new items in one pipe, which was way better than the previous doctor tour where they were split up too. Yeah, you might have something to that. It's all like hanging on what Rosa's skill is for me. If it's a great skill, I'm gonna go for with the rubies I have.
Yeah, it depends on the skill for me too. Otherwise, I'm just gonna save.
Does everyone has Lederhosen here too, right? Yeah.
I probably have him at the highest level.
Crystal does it? Oh.
Just Fast Frank. I'm good with that.
Just this cat.
I got my Lederhosen at 4.
All right. Well, I'm excited for this tour. I think won't it be like awesome to race all these cities in one tour? I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I love the city tracks.
Yeah, I think this is a great idea coming off the cat tour. I feel like they're really serving us amazing tours this year, like surprising us. Like I'm really excited. I think it'll be a fun tour.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a blast.
Cute new items.
I like getting the chance to race on the city tracks more.
Too. Yeah, me too.
More than like once a year.
Yeah, they should really be doing that. Doing this more, just randomly throwing them into tours.
Pull out your city drivers, like baby Rosalina detective.
Dust them off.
Yep, Crystal will be pulling hers out and racing around with her.
Maybe. I really don't use her much. Even on the 1.5 anniversary, I don't know that I used her. So, but we'll see. I would like to. I'd like to. She's really cute.
Why not? That wrap this one up. Anything from anybody else?
That's it. That's all I got.
We're good.
All right. Thank you for listening and watching. We are Tour de Kart. We're up here and down here. We're on Instagram and Twitter. We have fun on there, kind of posting fun things. So come and join us on there. We are a podcast and a YouTube channel. So if you're watching us, try the podcast, or if you're listening, go and check out our YouTube channel. We really appreciate any feedback or comments from you guys. We love to hear from you and interact with you. Keep racing and hold your rubies maybe for this Rosa.
Hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.